we do need to get to yet another encounter with randoms with one Jason Scukanec.
Yeah, people often think that I make these things up. They're like, there's no way you can get in this many Larry David conflicts. And I'm like, oh.
This one isn't even a conflict.
Hang out with me
I'm
sometime.
amazed at how normal this person's tone seems for the request that they lobbied you for.
I don't know why these things come my way. Couldn't tell you. But I was leaving the parking lot last night, and I pull out, and I see there's a note underneath my windshield, and I'm like, son of a... So I first thought that maybe someone had hit my car and had left a note. And so I was like, get out. And one, like, immediately looked. Is like, is there anything wrong with my car?
Scratch, dent, whatever.
No. And then I pull out the car, or I pull out the note, and it's handwritten in purple pen, and it's quite long. And I was like, oh my God, what is this? And I quote, "This is way more interesting than when someone left a note on my car calling me a soy boy."
This is much better than that.
Much better. I noticed your, quote, Stang, that would be my Mustang, came from a dealership, because I leased my car, so it has a Vancouver Ford plate on the front of it. You may own or have a higher up position, and was wondering, and again, I quote, "If I could borrow it via a legally binding contract between yourself and I."
So a person who you haven't even met in person has left a note asking if they could just borrow your car via a contract for an unspecified
legally binding contract between yourself and I. Not only am I currently down and out for a vehicle, which, hey, you know what? Take mine. I don't need it. You know what? I got 9 extra. No problem. Hey, I got a new bicycle. You go ahead and take my...
No. I'm not really using it anyways.
Not
you go
using
ahead.
it anyways. It's fine. So not only am I down and out currently for a vehicle, but maybe I can remember what simple joy feels like. Worst you could say is no. So I thought I'd ask. My license is good, and I believe he said I just got a GED.
I thought, I wasn't sure if that was GED or GPS.
Coming up in the world.
I don't know what that it's, but he underlined it. But I can't read it. No one seems to know what the hell that is. It's something.
But the rest of it seems to make quite a bit of sense.
And then shoot me a call or a text if interested, but after 8 p.m. He's busy. He's busy before 8. And they left his name and his number.
Yeah.
That happened. I had a stranger ask if I could just give him my brand new car.
For a while.
Yeah, for a while.
But under a legally binding contract.
Legally binding terms. That way, like, in case I decided that I wanted it back, I'm like, sorry. He could be like, we have a legally binding contract. Could you just give me your car?
So next question, are you going to call him back or text him back?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and leave that one be and pretend that I didn't see that note. Because my thought is, oh my God, please don't come and
But think of the stories you could have for tomorrow's show if you called him tonight.
Please don't come and like light my car on fire. Like be like, whoa, really? You don't want to give me your car? Cool, I'll just light it on fire. Please don't do that. Please. And do you have any control over how weird you are like that? Has anyone ever?
It seems from their perspective that this is so normal.
Just no big deal.
And though I like the justification as well. It's like, well, I haven't experienced joy in some time, and this would really pick me up. And you're like, oh, well, now that you've explaed it that way.
I think you should give to charity. I think this is classic. The rich won't give to the poor. We are the 99%.
It's not even mine. It's a leased car.
1%er Suke.
I leased my car.
A likely story.
But you know what? You're right.
So you're borrowing on a legally binding contract.
Yeah, wait a minute. You're doing the exact same thing he said.
I am borrowing my car on a legally binding contract right now. The difference being, but you know what? Shame on me for paying for my legally binding car. You're right. Just take it. Just take it. Johnny, you are right. Just, this, I feel like I'm turning over a new leaf. I'm going to go ahead and give you a call and be like,
I think we should at least go out for a beer and just see. Just see what he's like.
What?
What a request.
Sometimes, man, the amount of run-ins I've had lately with people, there's part of me that wants to call.
People are fascinating, but how is it that you end up in these?
There's like a gravitational pull. I do want to call him and just be like, hey, this is the guy with the quote Stang, and I just had one question for you. What the hell? Like, really?
What was that? Did you think I'd say yes?
Like, what?
And I like that he acknowledges that, you know what, you're probably going to say no, but the worst you can do is say no.
I'm doing this next time I see a pretty girl at the bar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write her a note.
There you go.
I'm gonna give it to her.
And then if you like her car, put it out on the car too.
On the
just
car
to,
too.
Just to see.
I'm gonna do both.
It's gonna go well for you.
This strikes me as the sort of thing that like this is the only thing that bothers me is that like at some point it's gonna be like I'm just gonna take it anyways. That's the sort of mentality where someone's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take what you have because I want it, and yeah, that's about it. So just gonna go ahead and take it. But between the Craigslist and the Facebook Marketplace bike market that I've been dealing with lately, and then the soy boy notes for my parking, and now this, I just
The vehicle related run-ins of Jason Scukanec have become quite the chronicle. I just I don't know how you can hit him with this frequency. It's really impressive at this point.
I should write him back. Hey, what is it? Gas, ass, or grass? No one borrows this car for free, Johnny. So which one is it? Which one are we doing here?
See if maybe he would do some sort of trade deal. Maybe he has something that you want.
You looking for money or you looking for something more sexual? I don't know, but we got to work out some sort of barter system here. I hate to do it, but yeah, I don't own the car, therefore I can't legally just give it to you. But maybe you can borrow it for like a weekend. It'd be great.
Well, unfortunately, it sounds like the answer for now is no. But
Right now.
but we'll see later down the road. We
Right
will try
now.
to have a sports show today.